In the early 1980s, the Portland District of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers initiated a new program to build the leadership competencies and capacities needed to meet emerging and future challenges facing the Corps. The program was spearheaded by Davis Moriuchi, who recognized that leadership knowledge, skills, and abilities, in addition to technical and professional expertise, were critical to the Corps' success. Now co-delivered by the Portland District and the Hatfield School of Government Center for Public Service, it is considered the premier leadership development program within the Corps.
The leadership development program was a mind-changing experience for me. I certainly learned new leadership skills. It forever influenced my thinking in all dimensions in my life.
And these are individuals from different walks of life, different technical backgrounds, some in professional positions, and others like myself in an administrative type position. But together as a cohort, we learned and appreciated each other's perspectives that were brought to the table, and because of that, I think that lent to a better learning environment.
The LDP is grounded in the concept of leading from where you sit by recognizing that effective leaders are needed throughout organizations, not just at the top. The program expands individual self-awareness and knowledge of personal strengths. It develops team and organizational leadership capabilities, including how to manage the drivers in the external environment to strategically position the organization to better accomplish its mission.
No matter where you sit in an organization, I believe that you can be a leader. You can influence, you can understand whatever your role or your part of the organization's role is in the bigger context, what you are as a person, your strengths, your weaknesses, and how you can or cannot influence the world to make yourself as an employee and to make your organization better.
It gave me a much broader understanding of what leadership means and the qualities that surround leadership. An empowered capacity for individuals in any position that went through that program to have a better sense of how they fit and their organization fit into the larger context.
The breadth of our program gives the students the learning that they can be more than just who they are and whatever their job is.
The ideas of leadership that I learned in the program helped me to realize that there is leadership in everyone's position. It's a concept that I've carried forward over the years, and it's given me an appreciation for how I'm able to choose the words carefully that will garner positive results.
The LDP curriculum uses a co-production model that integrates academic learning with applied knowledge from Corps senior leaders. Delivered via monthly sessions, components include 3 graduate-level public administration courses, a one-on-one mentoring program, individual coaching sessions, the Strengths Finder assessment, guest lectures by regional, public, private, and nonprofit senior officials, a Washington, D.C. field experience on the national policy process, and an integrative final capstone project.
A key feature of the leadership development that I think drives its success is the commitment and involvement of the Corps' leadership at the most senior level, at the district corporate board level. There's direct participation in structuring the program and working with Portland State on what the actual content will be for the next year. And they create opportunity for the participants in the leadership program to participate in senior leadership meetings. That enables the students to get exposed to really the cutting-edge concepts in leadership development.
The program was recommended by several different people, and I think that's probably the beauty of the program, is the range of personnel that get to experience such a great program. There was not one particular person that convinced me to do it, but because I heard opinions and perspectives from various levels of the organization, that is what truly influenced me to apply.
It helps the students. It gives them a sense of context and grounds them in these theoretical or more academic concepts.
The LDP is organized around the premise that alignment is at the core of leadership. Individual alignment between leaders and the core, team alignment within and across the organizational work of the core, organizational alignment between what the core is doing now and what it should be doing to better achieve its public service responsibilities, and political alignment between the core and the external context in which it operates at the district, regional, and national levels.
The self-assessment component of the program really helped me understand and become more aware of my own strengths and weaknesses, but more importantly, the strengths and weaknesses of others, so that it lends to better collaboration among teams, better discussions among teams that would help garner, again, positive results and better, well-informed decision-making.
Who are they as people? What skills do they have? What do they bring to the table? What don't they bring to the table? And how can you see those same strengths and weaknesses in other people?
I believe that every organizational leader sees the people of their organization as their most valuable asset. A leadership development program like this really enables that organization to maximize the value of those people.
We have someone come into our program who has their doctorate in a very technical world. We have someone come into the program who is on the administrative side of the district. And at the beginning of the year, two totally different views of the world. Through the transformative process of the program and going through and learning on individual, organizational, and national policy level, speech crafters, bringing all that together, they learn from each other. And by the end of the year, you have this doctor looking at this administrative person and saying, you bring such great value. And together, and the administrative person looking at the doctor going, man, you're smart, and yes, you have so many skills. Together, though, they both realize that the organization is better because we have both of them.
The LDP has vastly improved the leadership and public administration competencies of over 350 employees, serving in a wide variety of supervisory, professional, technical, craftsman, and support positions. Many graduates have gone on to serve in senior leadership and executive level positions with the Corps and other federal agencies.
Having seen the leadership development program at the Portland District over the past 18 years, I've really seen tremendous change. I saw it build a cadre of individuals that were ready to take on leadership roles as the current leaders left. The leadership development program really fosters a culture that attracts and sustains talent. People want to work in an organization that has a program like this.
You know, we don't know what the future is, and we are an engineers-based organization. We are an organization that likes to, it's very easy to understand a mission, have a schedule, scope, and budget, figure out how to get the problem solved. But the world that we live in today is so complex. The world that we live in, there are so many influences that having a better understanding and teaching people to look for, be able to work in, and be able to influence in a very complicated world is a skill that helps our organization as we've got to be ready to meet the needs of the future.
I remember a recommendation by one of the senior level managers that said, "You'll never read the paper the same again." And I never quite understood that. For somebody that had been reading the newspaper for 40-some years, I thought, how could one read a newspaper so differently? You will read the paper in a different light. I now approach it with the idea of how taxpayers might view it, how other public service personnel may view it. So I'm able to read a typical news story and have all these ideas and assume what different perspectives there may be out there. That really helped me understand the stories better.
For over 30 years, the LDP has been the gold standard for expanding capacity of Corps members in the state of Oregon. For those looking to gain the skills and perspectives to take their leadership to the next level, your future begins with the Center for Public Service's Army Corps Leadership Development Program.